Hi guys! Today we're going to be making ramen. You might be surprised to see me since this is not my usual video day, but I figured out how to make a really good ramen by just a recipe of my own, so I'm going to show you guys how to make that today. First what you're going to need...
What pot are you using?
This is the saucepan.
Okay.
I said correctly.
Do you even know what? Do you know what color it is?
No.
Oh, okay.
What color is it?
Marseille.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the Marseille saucepan, and that's a trivet. Yeah.
What are the ingredients?
Okay, so the ingredients you're going to need is this is 8 small Brussels sprouts. You're going to need 1 carrot. You do not have to cut them like this. You're going to need 1 or 3 pieces of garlic. This was a piece of elephant garlic, so it was like 1. And you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of ginger. Broth. If you guys are curious on how to make this, I will show you in a separate video. You're going to need some ramen noodles, 2 of these little bushels, and 2 eggs. Because you have an egg per person. Some sesame oil, and you're going to need some chili paste and some canola oil. So we're gonna get started. Okay guys, you're also going to need a sieve. I forgot about that. So you pick which vegetable that you want to cook first. I usually go with the Brussels sprouts. You can put them in at the same time if you like them at the same, but I figured the carrots, for me, they cook faster than the Brussels sprouts do. So cook these on the stove in boiling water. So wait for the water to boil before you put the Brussels sprouts in.
In the saucepan, or what other pan are you using?
We're using it's white, but I don't know color, the Dutch oven.
Oh, that's not white.
What color is it? Eggshell?
No.
Dang it.
I forgot.
So you're going to put your sieve into the water, careful not to burn yourself, and you're going to let the Brussels sprouts cook until you can put a fork through them. Add your broth to your saucepan. You're only going to add enough broth, sorry it's kind of heavy, you're only going to add enough broth to cover the noodles. So this depends on the size of your pan, your pot. For some people you could add less because your pot is smaller. To let this come to a boil, and once it comes to the boil, I'll tell you what comes next. Okay, so now we're going to add our carrots to the sieve. Be careful, your sieve is now really hot. So you're going to pick it up with a handy dandy pot holder. Carefully put your sieve.
How long did it take you to chop those carrots like that?
5 minutes.
Okay.
You can cut your carrots into rounds, or you can just cut them like shredded normally. This is our first bowl. So to the bowl, you're going to add half of your ginger. The other half will go into the other person's bowl. So we're going to do that. Sorry, egg. Okay, and then you're going to add, we're going to add our ginger, and then we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of chili paste to the bowl. This is your mild, so if you want it spicy, add more. And then you're going to add some of the Brussels sprouts, about half. And then our carrots have finished, so we're going to add half of the yield as well. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. we're going to move our bowl to the side, and we have our sliced minced garlic. To that garlic, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And then we are going to let this cook on the stove until they're crispy. Okay, so when your garlic looks like this, it has maybe 30 seconds until they're completely brown all over. And so when it's brown, take it off of the stove immediately. Okay guys, so you're going to take half of the yield. Be very careful because the oils are really hot. I'm going to add some of the oil to the first bowl.
Oh, because now it's a garlic oil?
Yes. And then you're going to add some of the oil to the second bowl and some of the garlic.
Whose bowl is this? Yours or mine?
That's yours. If you don't think you can hold the pan for a long period.
That is strong.
Yeah. If you don't think you can hold the pan for a long period, you can make separate yield for one bowl and separate yield for the other. And so now we are going to make the ramen. You'll take, sorry, 2 of these bushels for one person. If you're doing it for a small child, I suggest only using one. So we're going to take these and put them into the boiling broth. This helps the noodles absorb the broth flavor as they boil. For these noodles, they boil for 5 to 7 minutes, but I would check the directions on the back of your pack. Okay guys, so when the noodles are done, mix them in before you add the broth. If you do it in the opposite way, it's hard to get the flavor on all the noodles and all of the Brussels sprouts, and the Brussels sprouts and the carrots are unseasoned, so nobody saw that. Okay, now we pour in the broth. You can use a ladle, but our pot is very... You'll add your egg. You can add other vegetables to this, like if you like mushrooms or if you like spinach, you can add that too. I like trying to dip the egg in to absorb all the flavor. And this is your ramen bowl. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys try the recipe. It is really good. It has a really rich and creamy flavor, so
and spicy.
Yeah, spicy.
So
but
literally,
you control your spice with the chili paste.
Please control your spice
because it might not seem like it, but it is a spicy.
It can get really spicy.
Yeah, but it's
I know
really
this from
good.
experience.
Yeah. So this is mild. That's mild. So if you add anything bigger than maybe half a teaspoon, you're in for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye, guys!